everyone, and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today, we
old
continue
path that will take us down.
in Jurassic Park, the game.
This is one of the more difficult parts of the game, guys, because you always die the first time when you do this.
Yeah.
What the?
Oh, wow. How come you didn't tell me about any rides like this, Dad?
The rides aren't ready. I didn't know. Saving it for next time.
I did tell you that there'd be a lot more for you to see next time you visited. These rides aren't even online yet.
That path was ancient, carved into the stone. It survived storms, earthquakes.
Look, it's too late to go around, and it's too dangerous to go back the way we came. Just use the radio. Contact the rescue team. It is our best chance of survival.
Down there, we can ride this contraption to get us down to that exit.
We're gonna ride it?
That lever. It looks like it would set the tracks to stop at that exit.
Yes, but that's the emergency lever. Besides, it's obviously not ready for people to use.
Well, it looks like the only way. You find us a safe way down, or I'll throw you down.
If I can get the power on, I might be able to set the ride to maintenance mode from up here.
What's maintenance mode?
It'll switch the tracks, same as the emergency lever. Basically, it lets the employees use the tracks for work and repairs instead of for fun.
But I don't see any cars on the main track, Dad.
Get the power on.
We're still going?
Yeah, it's getting dark. We cannot go back the way we came, and it sounds like the dinosaurs are getting ready to hunt.
Are they hunting us?
Well, they're still a good ways off, but we shouldn't stick around here for long. Listen, if we're gonna make it to the coast, we're gonna have to work together to make it there alive. Understood?
You, come with me. We're gonna get some cars on the track. There. Stand by the lever. You're gonna help me get the cars on the track.
Hey, Dad, what are these cars for? They don't have any seats.
My guess is those are utility carts. We gotta get them off the track and load in some cars we can actually sit in.
Yeah, this is a puzzle game, by the way.
Move
Of
the
course.
scaffolding.
How am I supposed to do that? It's like way too heavy.
Alright, well, I'll move that when I can. Remember those slide puzzles? This is just a big version of that.
Sure.
That's how they pick cars.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand, game. I'm just doing all the options I can. Okay.
Okay, these are the main controls for the roller coaster. I should be able to set it to maintenance mode from here. So, to get the ride started, we need 3 cars on the loading track in the right order.
You stay there. Your daughter and I will get the cars back on the rails.
Huh. What are we missing here?
Cars. Alright. So over here you get an achievement.
Judging by the layout of this place, I'd say the power station must be over in that area.
Stay there. You go.
Okay, so, like, what am I looking for?
Power station. Look for doors.
Okay, so this is how you get your achievement.
Yeah, because Jurassic Park is all about safety.
Yeah. Fair.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Nothing here.
We'll use it later.
Dad, I found doors. Is this the power thingy?
That looks like it. Open them up and throw the main switch.
The doors are locked.
Well, I don't have a key.
That's cool. I'll just bust the windows.
Hello. Vandalism
should
and
get me into
survival
those doors.
instinct. Woo!
Awesome! Okay, I can reach inside, but what am I looking for?
Jess, there are 2 large switches inside, but you probably won't be able to reach them like that.
Alright, my only other option.
Hey, looks like the crane is functional.
Good. Now do something useful with it.
Let's get the power station first. Lower down.
Jess, be careful. What are you doing with that hook?
Bungee jump. No, doors.
I've got a plan. You're gonna love this. Okay, Dad, your turn.
Everyone get back.
Awesome.
Yeah, that'll work.
Let's see, we'll want to grid override on.
Okay, that's one.
And then we want to throw the main switch.
Looks like we have power.
Whoa, cool.
Okay, come on back. What's that?
I don't know. Predators. They're still too far away for me to tell which ones, thank goodness.
Not a T-Rex though, right?
Definitely not a T-Rex.
I hope. Alright, now we gotta go over this way. Lower that down. Oh. Well, I guess... No, I need you over here. Now I need to go to Jess. Bam.
Hey, what about this? Can you use it for anything?
Fishing, leave it alone, track, scaffolding.
Attach it to the scaffolding. We can use the crane to lift it off the tracks.
Stand back, Jess.
Well, that'll work.
Alright, and now we can move the cars in. If I remember correctly, this is how we have to do this. Okay, now we need to put you in. And then rotate. Put you in. Rotate. Make sure to take you out.
Aha! It works!
Okay, that's pretty cool actually.
Take you out. Ignore this one. This one's fine.
What are you doing?
Put you in. I'm sure there's a quicker way to do this, but this is the fastest way I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Put you in. I've solved this puzzle so many times, I can just do it on a dime. And we're done.
I think
I
that's
win.
right.
Hey, the cars are all on the loading track. Now it's up to you.
Okay.
What are you gonna do if the rescue team shows up?
What?
I mean, they probably heard that noise.
Let's not worry about the rescue team right now.
Okay. So go back to the guy for a second, and don't press anything when we go to use the switch.
Right.
Just do what you're normally doing. Just don't press anything right now. So or press Y.
Okay, Okay, the cars are properly aligned on the track. We should be ready to start.
No, we're fine.
Yeah, but that's the problem. On the
Well,
image,
that ought to do
it
The
showed
ride should stop and
ride
let us out
mode,
at the maintenance exit instead of doing
as
the
in
normal
like
loop.
the mode you use when you're supposed to be
Okay,
like
the cars are properly aligned on the track.
you're supposed to be riding
We should be ready to start.
3 cars. What we have right now.
Yep, 1, 2, and 3.
Yes. It then showed maintenance mode, which was car, maintenance car, car. The game explicitly told us to go into maintenance mode.
Yeah, that's what that little wrench
Right.
is.
But the sign says like so like is the
It
top
doesn't
sign
matter.
saying the top sign saying I read that top sign as the check mark being for rides, and the one that says don't is the maintenance version. Not the ride will not work unless you have 3 cars. I read this as you can go into ride mode, the green button, and you need 3 cars. Or you go into maintenance mode, the one we were told to go into, meaning you needed a maintenance car in between.
Nope.
These instructions are not clear.
This one, these are... You can do the ride cars in maintenance mode.
Yeah, but that's
It
not
doesn't
that's
matter.
not indicated well by that sign, which I took to mean maintenance mode means you must have a maintenance car. Ride mode, you must have only ride cars. So, sign unclear.
I think we
Okay,
need
the
to
cars are
go-
properly aligned on the
No,
track.
I hit
We
the
should
wrong
be
button.
ready to start.
We're good,
Whoa.
dude. Enough.
Well, that's it. Since the ride is in maintenance mode, it should be safe. It won't go very fast.
Come on. The sooner we get to the coast, the sooner this will all
Again,
be
guys, this is a really difficult section, so you will probably
Hang
fail
on.
this.
This is going to be a short trip.
over. Will this thing go any faster?
No. Uh-oh.
Dad? Ay, Dios mío, what are those things?
We need to switch the track. Here it comes.
I usually don't get that on my first try.
Are you okay?
Okay, honey. Just stay down. Oh, no. There's more.
Well, track is literally falling apart behind you.
Hell of a shot.
Wait, don't we want her to get decapitated?
Here it comes again.
Okay, this is the part I usually fail.
Perfect.
That's close.
Alright, this is where you usually...
It's okay,
Yeah.
sweetheart. We're safe now. Get out now.
Yep. Failed.
Jess, grab my hand. Nima, help us.
Yep.
It just fails you for no fucking reason
'Cause
on your
it's-
first try.
Because it is timed. Like, you have to get it in a set amount of time, and if you do not get it in a set amount of time, you just fail.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
you have to fail the first time in order to get it gold the next time, which is stupid.
It's okay, sweetheart. I've got you.
You see how there's a difference there? It's like it's a completely different cutscene.
Yeah, I think it's because they make it easier the second time.
I got you. Thank you.
You.
What now?
Now, we go for the ride.
Please, don't say ride.
So what did you call those things that were chasing you? Hairy sauruses?
Herrerasaurus from the Triassic era. Now that we've bred them, we can easily classify them as early theropod.
Oh yeah, early theropod.
Can
That's exactly
we
what
not
I've been saying
describe
all these years.
it? Never
Right,
mind.
Oscar?
Where's Danny?
Dad.
Decaf! You take the chopper. I'll check the perimeter. Stay put.
Yeah, you can see that Nima has a
She
couple
wants me
scars on
money.
her.
Yeah.
Haven't seen one of these in a while. Boy, your pilot's a real slob.
Keep your mouth shut. Don't even think about it. Danny's, and it's jammed.
Danny's already dead. Just leave. Just leave now.
Oscar! I don't like what's going on here, man. Decaf's gun's jammed, there's a blood trail over there, and he never leaves his helmet on the ground. Never.
Decaf is MIA.
MIA. MIA? No way, man. He was supposed to stay with the chopper. He's gotta be around here somewhere.
I wouldn't stick around to find out.
Nope.
Billy, you feel that?
We've already lost Bravo team, and
Billy!
Leave.
You're not leaving without Decaf. I
You're
mean,
an
we
idiot.
agree, right? Oh man, I will not let you turn this into Nicaragua all over again.
At ease! We've got a situation here.
Nope.
Inside the chopper, now.
Hey, compy.
Oscar, I've got no power.
I'm on it.
I think it's Y. Alright, and then I need to prime it.
Try it now.
That battery's not responding. Try another one.
Damn it.
Did you see that, Oscar? I don't like when that happens. Pick up the pace.
I gotta take the other one out of the chopper first.
Why first?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to do.
I know.
I hit the wrong damn button.
Okay, Y is dead.
Okay, then it's X. And prime it.
Try it now.
We got power.
So how are they gonna fail to get off the island now? Rexy, just leave the people alone. Let them leave.
Here we go.
Get us out of here, Billy.
Trying.
That's okay. They're at least away from Rexy.
Yeah, even if they crash, Rexy wouldn't have got to them in time.
Nope. Get him out of here.
a good little thief. You know how to open handcuffs?
So who's left?
Dr. Sorkin and her assistant. Then we get the hell out of here.
What about Decaf?
Decaf's dead.
I like your tattoos.
Why don't you tell her what your tattoos mean?
What do they mean?
Gravestones are for the people who died beside him. The skulls are for the people who died because of him. Tell her, where you gonna put Decaf's tombstone? You running out of room.
What did you say?
Hey, come on. It's been a long day and everyone's just a little tense. Let's keep it together, guys.
I'm not afraid of you two.
Me? Yeah, well, I'm more of a lover than a fighter. But Oscar,
Breaks teeth. Gets carried away. Sure.
you know, I've seen Oscar knock out someone's teeth for a lot less. When I say teeth, I mean face.
Don't be fooled. You're in the company of killers. You're no safer than you were in the jungle.
Company of Killers. Oh, that's got a nice ring to it. Yeah, it could be a hit single. Yeah, you're in the Company of Killers. Yeah!
You need further proof that these men are crazy? This is what they do. They hurt people, and then they joke about it.
Oscar's the funny one.
Yeah.
Speaking of jokes.
Speaking of jokes, Oscar, tell the one about the priest, the stripper, and the bucket of frogs.
Pay attention! This is how men act when they lack the courage to face themselves.
No, I like to look at myself. I mean, check out this gorgeous face. Who wouldn't?
I'm surprised you can see at all with your head stuck up your...
That's enough.
Oh, boy.
What are you gonna do, kill me? You did that to me once already.
You're crazy.
I'm thinking of getting a butterfly tattoo. On my
I'm
ankle.
gonna carve the names of the people you killed into those skulls of yours.
Quiet.
Then we'll see how proud you are of them.
There's still more people who need our help. Whatever your issues are, you can work them out when we get to the mainland. And no, you cannot get a tattoo.
Well, when I'm 18, you can't do shit about it.
Arguable.
Dr. Harding. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. After we lost contact, I was worried something had happened to you.
We have had quite a day, Dr. Sorkin.
I'll bet. Systems are down all over the damn park. Dinosaurs are running free. Ugh, bring the kids, fun for all. Hey, don't worry, kid. We're fairly geographically cut off from the rest of the island out here. Nothing but herbivores around these parts. What's going on here?
There were some complications.
Who are you?
We're with Engine. We're the band. I'm here to rescue you. Yeah, let's go with that.
Just your friendly neighborhood rescue team at your service, man. I'm Billy Yoder, and this is...
Look, let's just get this out of the way. I'm not going anywhere. This part of the island is pretty remote and is a long way from the predators. I'm perfectly safe, and I don't need saving.
That's not a good idea, ma'am.
But, since you're here, what you can do is start loading the stacks of bureaucratic InGen paperwork that's taking up valuable space. They were supposed to have sent for that stuff months ago.
Listen, lady, we don't have time for this. You either get in the helicopter peacefully, or I will personally knock you out, put you in cuffs, and throw you in.
You lay
Damn.
one hand on me and I will have you so ass-deep in litigation that you'll be reading legal text for a decade.
Yeah, you know what? If it'll help us get off this island faster, we'll move your boxes. Where are they?
Over there at the loading dock.
You heard the lady.
Hey, can I help?
No. You should not help.
Sure, why the hell not?
Well, geez, don't be so excited about it.
Yeah, you're right. This is a big deal. I should be throwing a box-moving party.
I actually need just to help
Thanks for
me
coming to
try to
rescue us.
convince Dr.
It's
Sorkin
what I
to
do.
leave.
That and moving people's stuff around.
I could use a few good marks in my employee file. It's been a rough year.
I know, right? I almost got suspended for skipping class too much. Mom would have killed me.
Well, we all got problems. Are you serious?
What? I'm taking a break.
Good idea. Don't want you to strain yourself.
Don't want you to strain
What's the
yourself.
deal? Why didn't you tell Dr. Sorkin why it's so important to get off this island?
Trust me, if we bully that one, she's gonna cause problems.
So what do we do?
Simple. Charm her. Look, all I need to do is get some information on this woman. Dig into her past. Find out what makes her tick. I'm sure if I say enough of the right things, she'll practically think getting off the island was her idea in the first place.
Hey, can I bum one of those?
Are you serious?
Okay.
No.
I'm not moving these things. They look like they weigh a ton.
I think Dr. Sorkin said we're only supposed to move file boxes.
Oh, yeah. Well, good. So, who feels like carrying these boxes back to the helicopter? Me neither. Ugh, smells like a barrel of wet dog hair.
I know, right? I don't get why dinosaurs eat that stuff.
Right. Leave Oscar alone. What is... Okay.
Hey, Oscar, was there any dirt on Dr. Sorkin in the mission briefing? If I'm gonna have to use the old Yoder charm, I'll need some intel.
Big-time protester in the 70s. Lots of animal rights crap. Handful of arrests for it. All of her InGen-related history is classified. Said to expect her to be a pain in the ass.
It said that?
Between the lines.
Between the lines.
If you want to tag along with us, that's cool. Just give Oscar his space. He doesn't do very good with kids. Or adults. Or animals. Come to think of it, doesn't do very good with anybody. Just stay out of his way. How the hell does Dr. Sorkin think we're gonna load all this crap into the chopper?
Dunno, but you better do it if you want to get on a good side.
Okay, well, thanks. You've been a great help. Are you gonna do any work around here? What, are we union now? So, Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
Nothing else.
Alright.
Wait here. I'm gonna go talk to Sorkin.
What should I do?
You wanna help? See if you can dig up anything interesting on our friend Dr. Sorkin in those file boxes.
Cool.
What's the point of rebuilding?
Yeah, a lot of this game is
Hammond will
talking.
kowtow to the major shareholders and cut every corner to recoup their investment as fast as possible, with no regard to the animals' welfare.
Can't decide. What about our patient?
I'm fine.
I tried to convince her to go with the rescue team, but she refused.
You know, Doc, I saw some bites like that at one of my men back at the visitor center.
Mr.
Call me Billy.
Mr. Yoder, would you please tend to the InGen files like we discussed?
Yes, ma'am.
Never mind.
Hey, you know who our prisoner is? Because no one else seems to.
Well, I've never seen her on the island before. I don't recognize her as someone who works for InGen. But I don't know everyone, so it's possible.
Hey, Doc, you got a pharmacy inside? It's gonna be a long flight back if we don't get this prisoner either elated or sedated.
She seems harmless enough now, and she's adequately secured. Are you afraid she's gonna beat you up?
Well, I do have a history of women wanting to get their hands on me.
That's probably not the best way to do it.
I hate to interrupt, ma'am, but I really think we need to be going.
I'm afraid I can't, Mr. Yoder. Someone needs to tend to the dinosaurs during this disaster.
I'm sorry, Dr. Sorkin, but InGen wants all survivors back on the mainland as soon as possible. No exceptions.
Why can't it wait?
I'll lose my job. What will convince you? History, Hammond.
Is there anything I can say to convince you to come with us?
If there is, you haven't said it yet.
Right.
Fair.
So that girl is your daughter?
Yep.
So, what'd you find out?
Looks like Dr. Sorkin wanted to turn this place into a dinosaur preserve instead of an amusement park.
And InGen didn't go for it, huh?
Why would they? There's no money in that.
So Dr. Sorkin has a weakness for preserving wildlife. Good to know.
And that's all we need.
I can't tell you how many times I tried convincing him. The park should be a nature preserve. No theme park attractions, no cages. Hammond never really cared about the marvels I created for him. It's always been about
Would
the
you
money.
mind
If I took a look at your wound.
Dr. Sorkin,
As I told you, I'm staying behind to watch after the animals.
I'm sorry, but we really need to get you out of here.
Why?
Dino Preserve.
Wouldn't this place be better off as some kind of dinosaur preserve? I mean, it's kind of stupid to treat these creatures like they're in some kind of circus, right?
Huh. You have a point. But as long as John Hammond is in charge, the animals are gonna need me here to ensure that they're treated with respect.
I'll think of something, I'll lose my job. History?
Someone needs to speak to the board about protecting these dinosaurs. You believe in animal rights, don't you? Wouldn't you put your neck on the line for them?
Well, obviously that's true. But as long as John Hammond is in charge, the animals are gonna need me here to
She's
ensure
stuck
that
on
they're
John
treated
Hammond
with
being in charge.
respect.
I'll think of something.
Listen, Hammond really made a mess of this place. You have no idea. There's no hiding his incompetence after this disaster.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Yoder. But none of this matters if the board of directors...
I'm not supposed to say this, but I heard the board is going to hold an emergency meeting about, you know, new leadership. If you were there, you could act as a witness to the events that took place here. They'd have to listen to you.
That's true. I hate to admit it, Mr. Yoder, but perhaps you're right.
And our orders also mention an assistant?
David. Yes. I'm afraid David won't be coming back with us. He told him to stay away from the quarantine.
Dr. Sorkin, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Now, before we go, I have some work in the lab that must be completed first. Dr. Harding, perhaps you and your daughter would like to assist me. I've been working on a cure for one of our dinosaurs' nastier genetic disorders.
Oh? Which one?
It's dietary. Right up your alley. Dr. Harding, we've done it.
And what exactly have we done?
Reverse the lysine contingency, of course.
Wait, what?
What's that?
InGen, Henry Wu, added a gene to the dinosaurs that makes them dependent on supplements.
Wait,
of
so
an
the
amino
whole
acid
thing
called
about them
lysine.
saying that they're lysine
Without
dependent
their
is like
weekly doses,
life finds a way. It's like, no,
they'll
life
all
didn't
die
find a
off.
way.
Cannot
This
give that to
one
the
goddamn
dinosaurs.
woman
They need
found
to
a
be
way.
contained.
Yeah.
If any of them
Fucking
get off the
hell.
island,
Okay, listen. I've been working with the
Yeah,
Parasaurs
weren't they
behavioral
supposed to kick
program
after
for
90
months
days?
now.
Yes, but they're
If I go back to the
flourishing.
mainland to fight
Yeah.
for this place,
This
they'll all be
entire
dead
thing was
before
all
I can
because
get
this
back,
one person
along
said,
with all of my
I know, I'll just
research.
cure it.
Pterosaurs?
But here's the
Pterosaurs
weird
are
thing.
alphas. They're
Generally
safe.
Let me give the solution. to you
This
to see if
solution
it
that she
even
creates for
works.
Isla
How many are we
Nublar,
talking
Yeah.
about?
I do not know how
Why
it
don't
makes
you
its
come out
way
with me? See how
to
much progress
Isla
we've made
Sorna,
with them.
which is
Yeah.
where the second movie
Fine.
took place.
We'll go.
Well, I could sort of answer that question, but it would be answering that question would be very terrible, and you wouldn't like it.
I'm glad
Oh, wait, we're at the end
to
of the episode
finally
whenever
have you
we
out
get to a
here,
point where
Dr.
we can stop.
Harding. Despite
Oh,
the
we
circumstances,
just saved,
we've been
so
doing
I'll
some
wait till they're
very
done
interesting
talking.
work with our parasaurs. Behavioral communication experiments.
But yeah,
You've
it's,
interpreted their call.
yeah,
there,
this-
there are
Some of them.
ways,
And I
is all
plan
I'll
to
say.
use that
This is
to
one
get
of the
them out
best parts of the
pen.
game. I love it.
Mhm.
Out?
Well, I'm not going to treat their water with them still in there.
How do we know there aren't any bad dinosaurs around?
Dino told me. I don't trust me.
Well, believe it or not, the dinosaurs told me. See that one? She's the lookout. She'll stand guard while the others graze. If there were any predators in the vicinity, she'd be nervous and emitting a danger call. But she's not. She's calm. Jerry, you can activate the speakers from there. Jess and I will set the various parasaur sounds that play through them.
Dad, it's okay. I mean, it's safe, right?
The parasaurs will warn us of trouble before it gets close.
Stay with Dr. Sorkin.
Dun, 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 dun. Copyrighted music. We love getting copyrighted. Okay, this part of the game gets a little confusing,
Yeah,
but
so
we'll
we
stop
will
here.
stop here and come back next time. So that's going to be it for this episode. We'll come back next time with even more of Jurassic Park the game. Until then, the future is very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then!
Goodbye.